and it's absolutely gorgeous here.
And so now we go up, 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 up to Gibralfaro. This is so steep. When the gentleman at the information station said you go up, 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 he was not lying. Good morning. This is the morning that we decided to go to the palace. The Alcazaba is behind us, and this is one of the entrances. The other one is just behind the Bank of Spain, but the lift there is closed, so we're going to get our steps in walking up this way today. Afterwards, then we'll be going to the Gibralfaro, which will be this way, again, back up. So good exercise today. Let's get going. Okay, so it looks like this is where we go to buy our tickets. So we're going to do both of the historic sites. It's a little bit of a discount when you do both together. Okay, so there are machines inside where you can purchase your tickets. We're going to choose our language. And okay, so what we want is the combined standard ticket for both places. So we're going to take 2 of those and say okay. It's going to be €11. Okay, we're going to do it by credit card. All right. Oh, a receipt and a ticket. Okay, thank you. And just like that, we're in. So that process was really easy. We're going to hang on to this ticket because we'll need it whenever we go to the other side, to the Gibralfaro. Let's go ahead and take a look. They do have an audio guide that you can get, so we may take a look at that before we head on up. So we are walking through what is called the Door of Christ. We are continuing to climb upwards to the top where the palace is located. The views from here are great. You can see all the way out over the marina area. You can see all the ships. Notice a couple of new cruise ships coming in.
2 new ones.
2 new ones, so it's about to get busy here this weekend. But we're gonna continue up and check out this palace. So as we climb to the top, we notice there is a little cafe here. So if you want to stop for lunch or some refreshments, it is there for your enjoyment. So where we're standing is known as the Caracha. At one time, this connected the Alcazaba to the Gibralfaro. It's no longer accessible from the interior, so you have to go outside and go into the Gibralfaro from the exterior. Well, stop number 9 on our little tour is the weapons patio. And just behind us here is a garden that was actually irrigated from water that was brought down from the top. So this is the doors to the halls of Granada. This was a protection, a fortification to the upper level. Also, as you can see here, this little irrigation stream, this is what runs down into the weapons patio that we were just in, to that garden. Wow. Super cool.
And also the area that has experienced the most change in the purpose and service. This area has served administrative functions, but has also been used as residence.
Well, we're almost to the upper level, which is the oldest part. The arches you see here were copied from the Nasrid Palace in Granada. I am so fascinated by the irrigation systems in these castles. The water flows from the top through these little canals all the way to the bottom. It feeds into the weapons patio where the garden is at. Absolutely amazing. Well, we just finished touring the Alcazaba. You have to go all the way up to the top and then retrace your steps back down.
Almost like a loop-ish.
It is almost like a loop. Now the Alcazaba is where the palaces are. And when we leave here, we're going to walk over to the Gibralfaro, which is actually a fortification that was built to protect the Alcazaba and house the military troops.
Yeah, this one at the top has the two gardens with the irrigation. It's absolutely stunning. It's very similar to Granada.
Yes, and some of it was actually modeled after Granada.
Correct, yeah. Very beautiful, worth the tour for sure. It was only a few euros each.
Right, so together in 2025, it's €5.50 for both.
Yeah, so, all right, we're gonna close this one. Hope you liked the tour. We certainly did, of Alcazaba.
Alcazaba.
And we're on our way to the next
Gibralfaro.
All right, let's go.
And so now we go up, 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 up to Gibralfaro.
Working our way up.
Working our way up. The grounds are really beautiful. Even in February, we have all the bushes blooming and it's so green. This is so steep. So it just gets steeper as you go up, and these pavers are really slick too, so you have to be careful. Wow. Up, up, up is right. Well, we've made it almost to the top. We're at a lookout where you can see over almost the entire city, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. This is a really awesome view of the city from here. We're almost to the top of Gibralfaro, and you can see for miles. So we've made it to the top, to the entrance to the Gibralfaro. Our ticket we bought earlier is for both, so we can just go on in.
¿Cómo se llaman?
Ah, gracias. We got to skip the line because we purchased a combo ticket at Alcazaba, and that just express passed us right through the line here at Gibralfaro.
Good tip.
Okay, when the gentleman at the information station said you go up, 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 he was not lying. I mean, you go up, 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 and then some. It was very steep.
It's a kilometer and a half.
And long, yes. So, I mean, you can take a taxi up, or you may be able to drive, but the walk up gives you an opportunity to have some great views. So,
let's go check this castle out. Interesting.
So in the museum at the top of the Gibralfaro, they have a model, and you can see between the Alcazaba at the bottom and the Gibralfaro at the top, there's the Caracha, which was the pathway that connected the two. That is not accessible any longer, so you have to take that long walk to the top that we just got finished taking. There is a small museum at the top here at the Gibralfaro, definitely worth taking a look. Well, just when you thought you were done going up, you get some more stairs going up. Here at the top of the Gibralfaro, we can see our Airbnb, just located right over there. We know from our balcony we can see the Gibralfaro and the flags up on top. Well, I'm going down into a little cave. As long as we can keep moving, I'll be fine. This reminds me of the Blarney Stone Castle in Ireland. And we're out.
I came out to a good view, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Not bad if you don't get stuck in those tight spaces, but this is lovely. Well, I've lost Mike. Not sure where he went. Oh, there he is. This is really narrow. This is definitely single file. It's very high up. We'll go over here to this other lookout. That's a tight fit. Okay. Now, you can get a really good view from up here. The views just keep getting better. So after touring the Gibralfaro, it's easy to see how this was a fortification for the military to protect Alcazaba. The narrow walkways and lookouts seem to provide the perfect view for defending. This is a great place where you can see all of the little narrow walkways where the military troops could have stood to protect the fortification. It goes all the way up, encircles almost the whole Gibralfaro. So this would be a great place to be able to see anything that was coming from land or sea.
It's pretty cool where you're exploring the castle, and you can see this walkway that goes all the way around, as Rhonda was mentioning, looks like it's just wide enough for like one person. So if the army was here and they were defending this castle, they built just enough to get set in, defend. You can see, pretty cool.
So if you're hungry or thirsty, no worries. Gibralfaro also has a little cafe where you can make a stop. Well, we just finished walking around the Gibralfaro, and what a beautiful place. We walked around all across the top. There's a narrow walkway, as you will see, and we went all the way around the castle, and now We're getting ready to head back down. Absolutely must do if you're here in Malaga to see Alcazaba and Gibralfaro. Get that combination ticket, only €5.50 each. Definitely worth it.
Yep.